Hello, my name's Paul Harrison. Welcome to this presentation for Greenfoot Global. I'm part of the Green Earth Dream Team. You're going to hear a lot more about that particular team as we progress. This is a very exciting time for us here with this business opportunity. We're in pre-launch in the UK, Europe and literally throughout the world. So please sit back and relax, be comfortable. We're going to be with you for about 30 to 45 minutes. And we're going to give you a concept, an overview of the concept of how this business works. Please remember though, this is just an overview. We don't give you every detail. So please get back with the person who invited you so you can check out their website and maybe speak with some of the people involved in our business. They can share some more detailed information with you. Now, we recognize there are thousands of opportunities in the world today, literally thousands. And the number one reason people join a business opportunity is the product. They like the product. They love the product. They have a positive experience. The product really hits their hot buttons. It attracts them in some way. So product, by far the most popular reason why people join. The next most popular reason is the compensation plan. How you're rewarded for building the business. How you're rewarded for going out and sharing the product and the opportunity with other people. Those who are in the know, who maybe have been in the home-based business or network marketing industry before, and they understand compensation plans, for them in particular, this is a very attractive reason why you join an opportunity. People want to know that you can make money, the new people can make money, beginners can make money, also seasoned professionals can make money, and that the compensation plan is both lucrative and fair. The next reason is the company. People join, they like the company, they like maybe the mission of the company, or something about the company, or the timing for the opportunity or the actual product itself. So these are all things we're going to go through with you as we go through this overview. What's very often overlooked by people is the team and the support given. I'm a very firm believer that this is just as important as those other three. So I've seen many times people join the home-based business industry because their friends invited them and they've joined. Who asked them? Another friend, and they joined. None of them have experience. None of them know what they're doing. It's like the blind leading the blind. So actually becoming part of the right team and getting the right support is a really key factor in my opinion. And what I want to do on this presentation is just really give you an idea of the size of the marketplace for both our product and our opportunity that we're going to share with you. So please keep those four things in mind as we go through the overview, through the presentation: the product, the compensation plan, the timing for the opportunity and the product, and also the company, and the support and the team infrastructure that's in place. Now, it's 2012, people are hurting. We've just come through the worst economic time in history. Everybody, the world over, is hurting. Disposable income is at its lowest point. More than ever, people are looking at new ways to make money. I've been involved in the home-based business, or MLM, network marketing, referral marketing, call it what you will. For the rest of this presentation, we'll use the phrase network marketing. I've been involved in the network marketing profession for 15 years. And I remember about 6 or 7 years ago joining a company and asking people, are you open to look at new ways to make money? And they looked at me as though I was strange, because they had cash on the hip. They could just go and get a loan if they wanted to. People were buying houses like they were changing their underwear. Times were very different. Now, in 2012, coming up to 2013, you speak to those same people, hey, do you want to look at new ways to make money? They'll snap your arm off. So the world has definitely changed, and it drives people to our industry. The MLM, the network marketing industry, is booming because of this. People who traditionally in the past would never have got involved or never have looked at our industry are now leaders. They're blasting away. They're setting new grounds, setting a new pace, breaking records. This industry is in boom time. 11% annual growth, as you can see on the slide there, even in these harsh economic times. But here's what I've noticed. All of these companies out there, all of these opportunities are what I like to call Me Too companies. And what that means is, Me Too, you can buy their products anywhere else. Let's look at three of the biggest here on the slide. Avon, what do they sell? Cosmetics, perfumes, lipsticks, deodorants. You can go and buy them in other MLM opportunities, direct sales opportunities. You can buy them in duty-free shops, online, in chemists, in Tesco's, wherever. Me Too products. Amway, they sell household goods. Herbalife, health and nutrition. Who wants to buy vitamins for $30 or $40 for a month's supply when you can go to Tesco and buy the same for £3 and £4? Or weight loss drinks. These are all companies that sell or promote products you can get anywhere. Me Too companies. Our product with Greenfoot Global is called EnviroTabs, and our product is totally unique. It's called a combustion chamber catalyst. It's good for your engine. It drastically reduces harmful emissions from your vehicle, and it increases your fuel economy. And we're going to talk a little bit more about this. So this truly is, as it says on the packet there, the world's first multivitamin for your engine. And you're going to be amazed by the information we share with you. So let's look at how it works. Firstly, you put the pill in your fuel tank. It doesn't matter if it's diesel, petrol, biodiesel, that bit doesn't matter. As long as it's a combustion engine, our product will work. The fuel carries the technology into the combustion chamber. So basically the pill dissolves in minutes. It's carried into the combustion chamber where it creates a catalytic coating. Here's a picture of a combustion chamber, and it's here where it does its magic. It's here where it makes the fuel burn quicker and more completely within the combustion chamber. So because the fuel's burning quicker and more completely, the nitrous oxide, the particles, the emissions are being burnt up in the engine like they should be. They're not coming out of the exhaust, so you drastically reduce emissions. Also, the fuel economy, you get more miles per gallon out of the same fuel because it's burning more efficiently. It does not alter the fuel in any way. Let's be clear on this. This is not a detergent. This is not like Red X or anything you might have seen on the market before. This is a combustion chamber catalyst which reduces emissions by about 75% on average, which is incredible, and increases miles per gallon by an average of 50%. But again, these are just average stats. This can be much higher in individual circumstances. One of the first questions people ask is, is it harmful? Can this damage your car? This is not some sort of snake oil that we've just invented or brought to market. This technology is fully patented. It's been tested for over 40 years. It has 300 million plus miles of double-blind road tests. It's been tested by the Environmental Protection Agency of the United States. Now, they don't endorse products. They won't say, hey, your product's great, but they do test it for its safety. And we have EPA registration. By law, it cannot invalidate any warranties on your vehicle due to the Magnuson-Moss Act of 1978. Our company carries a worldwide insurance policy of $1 million, which does two things. It protects the distributor who sells the EnviroTabs for any public liability, and it protects the customer for any damage that may be caused to their vehicle. As it happens, the ingredients are 100% active ingredients. There's no fillers. It cannot cause any damage to your vehicle. We have never ever had a claim, and we've got thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of customers worldwide. Now let's look at the environmental impact of the product firstly. Here you can see by 2050, about 100 million premature deaths are caused by respiratory health problems linked to air pollution. And this can be avoided through measures such as lowering emissions in our cars. Our cars are our own carbon footprint. This is what we do the most damage with on an individual basis, driving every day. If you can reduce your emissions to near zero, 75, 80, 85% reduction in harmful greenhouse gases or emissions coming from your car, then that should be something you should be doing immediately. No questions asked, not a second's thought. I personally think this technology should be mandatory. I think government should force you to use EnviroTabs. They're that good. The great bit about emissions is you can go to the garage here in the UK, you could go to a Quick Fit or an established brand like that, and you can get an emissions test before using the product and an emissions test afterwards. We've got one on the screen here. This was in the United States. It's a Chevy. This was on the 25th of January 2010. They had emissions of 60 ppm. A week later, the 2nd of February, that's all it takes, this happens very quickly, it was just 14 ppm, so 76.5% reduction. Now we put a disclaimer here, and this is just common sense. Results may vary for each individual car, but I promise you, you use this product, you're going to see a drastic reduction in your emissions. We can put as many pictures, as much evidence on the screen here. What I always find best is try it yourself. You'll know for a fact when you try it yourself, or speak to the person who invited you to look at Greenfoot Global and Green Earth Dream Team, because no doubt they've tried it. They're somebody that you know, and hopefully someone that you know, like and trust, so you can take their word for it as opposed to my word on a presentation like this. Now let's look at the cost saving impact. One EnviroTab treats 30 litres of fuel. So if you've got a 60 litre tank, if you've got a vehicle with a 60 litre tank, at £1.40 a litre for diesel, then that's going to cost £84 to fill up. So 84 times £1.40. Now, it takes 2 EnviroTabs for a 60 litre tank. Remember, they treat 30. That would be 50 pence each if you're a distributor, because you buy them wholesale, you buy them cheap. Or if you're a customer, you buy them for £1 retail. So it's going to cost either £1 or £2 to treat your engine, to put the catalyst in the fuel into the combustion chamber. So if you enjoy a 10% saving on that tank of fuel, that's £8.40. Or to put it another way, that's the equivalent of going and purchasing the fuel for £1.26 instead of £1.40. That's based on just 10% saving. Pretty much most people get at least that. The average is 15%. So again, this is a £12.60 saving. It's cost you £1 or £2 for the product. It's the equivalent of spending £1.19 per litre. Can you imagine if you lived in your local area and there was an Asda petrol station at one end of your street and a Tesco's at the other? At the Asda end, the diesel was £1.40. At the Tesco, it was £1.19. Do you think they'd be queuing outside Asda? No way. The queues outside Tesco's would be 50 miles long, people trying to queue up for £1.19 a litre instead of £1.40. Well, you can get that for just £1 or £2 and treating your tank with EnviroTabs. If your saving is 20%, then that's going to be the equivalent of £1.12 per litre. So I guess you get the message there, you get the picture. Or let's put this another way. Would you spend £20 to save 50? And remember, you're saving the planet at the same time because you're drastically reducing the emissions in your vehicle. This is a no-brainer. We're looking at a business opportunity right now. This is a marketer's dream. This technology is absolutely fantastic. It's something that people want and need. So let's look at some proof here. Excuse me, you're not going to have to take my word for it. This is the Southwest Research Institute. This is an Environmental Protection Agency rated testing facility. They did a test here on 3 cars. They used a 2008 Dodge Grand Caravan with 131,000 miles, a 2010 Chevy with 40,000 miles, and a 2000 Honda Accord with 267,000 miles. The savings there are in red: 23.4%, 13.8%, 20.8% or 22.8% at different speeds. So this has come from a EPA registered testing facility. This is a sworn affidavit. You can see it there. Like I said before, the best way, try it yourself. Here's another one from Car E Diagnostics Inc. They had a 19.1% saving. Again, we've put the disclaimer on the screen here. Results are going to vary. They're going to vary for every car. People's driving conditions are different. It depends whether you're driving in the winter, the summer, the spring, the autumn, whether you've got flat tires, whether you're going uphill, whether you're carrying a load, whether it's wind against. There are many variables, but we can guarantee that you're going to get savings in fuel economy with our product, anywhere from 1% up to I don't really want to say the figure in case you kind of anticipate you're going to get that, but the average is 15%. That's going to save you a fortune when it's only costing you 50 pence or £1 for each product. So let's look next at the market potential. There are 600 million passenger vehicles in the world today, and countries like India and China, they're adding millions more each year. Then if you take into account all the buses, all the lorries, the vans, the motorcycles, the wagons, I mean, it's just, the market potential is absolutely incredible. And guess what? Gas prices, they're not coming down. Take my word for it. But don't just take my word for it. I think that's a given. We might get a little 1 or 2 or 3 pence per litre saving here or there, but that's just to mask hidden charges, hidden taxes, hidden costs. You look at the graph of petrol prices or gasoline prices, diesel prices for the last 20 years, it's a very strong upward curve, and especially with what's happening in the Middle East. And remember, these are fossil fuels. They're not going to be around forever, so the longer we go, over the years, these fuels are going to become more depleted. They're going to become rarer, and what's that going to do? It's going to drive the cost up. They're going to become more expensive. So this is perfect timing. And of course, global warming is getting worse. People around the world are still a little bit skeptical about global warming, but I'm not one of those people. When you see floods in Melbourne, when you see parts of Australia underwater, when you see weather like we have here, even in the UK, you know that times are changing, something's happening. So our market is huge. Our product is not a Me Too product, it's unique. It saves people money while saving the planet at the same time. And there's also an emotional aspect to EnviroTabs. A few weeks ago, British Gas here in the UK, they increased their prices by 8%. It was in the news for one day. Sky News, BBC News, they carried it for one day. Next day, you never heard any more about it. But petrol prices, gasoline, fuel prices are different. You see Facebook campaigns. You've seen government petitions. We've seen staged rallies. We've even seen riots because of the price of fuel. So people are emotional about this subject, not just here in the UK, but all over the world. As distributors of Greenfoot Global, as members of Green Earth Dream Team, we have the solution. We have the solution to pollution, and we have the solution at the pump. We can save people money at the pump. And there's no competition. We're not a Me Too company. Although those companies are massively successful. You saw the sales figures there for Herbalife and Avon and Amway, and there's plenty more companies like that. Even though they're selling products that you can buy anywhere, they have billion-dollar sales. Why? Because of the method of marketing, the person-to-person marketing. Tell a friend advertising, friends talking to friends, always has been and always will be the best form of advertising you can possibly have. That's why these Me Too companies succeed. But we've got no competition. Where else can you buy a combustion chamber catalyst? It's the product itself which creates the opportunity. And Greenfoot Global, we have the rights, the global rights to this patented technology, and we're just getting started. And you'll hear a bit more about the timing for the opportunity in a moment or two. But let's look at the people behind the business. Bill Hyman, Marianne Hyman. They are industry professionals. They've been in the network marketing industry for over 50 years between them. They've made a 7-figure income on 4 separate occasions. They're both published authors within this industry. Bill co-authored a book called Chicken Soup for the Network Marketer's Soul with Jack Canfield and Mark Victor Hansen. This if you've heard of Chicken Soup for the Soul, multi-million copy selling book all over the world. Well, Bill wrote the MLM version of that. These are great people, really friendly, really honest, really ethical people that I'm very proud and privileged to call my friends. I've worked with them in the past. They built a business with 150,000 distributors around the world, made many millions of dollars in a similar network marketing company that we worked on together. Truly industry legends. What they don't know about this profession isn't worth knowing. They are the owners, the founders, the figureheads of Greenfoot Global. They understand the business inside out. They're not naive or egotistical enough to think that they know everything. They've put the right people on the bus. They're putting the right people in place, the right infrastructure. But more importantly than all that corporate talk, they understand what it's like to be a distributor. That's what they've done for 95% of their career. So they understand the business from our point of view. They're not just corporate bods who crunch numbers and don't really have an idea what it takes to build a successful home-based business. So great founders, great owners. Company's headquarters is in Wisconsin in the United States. We're just putting together global infrastructure. We have global logistics partners, full-time support and distribution staff, full legal team. We are very diligent in all that we do. Bill wants to build strong foundations for the future. We've witnessed with other companies, they grow too quick, their infrastructure is flimsy, their support is not right, and they have a crash and burn effect. They get a lot of excitement in the marketplace. They don't deliver on all what the company should deliver on, not just the product, but all aspects of the business. And then people leave and that company gets a damaged brand, a damaged reputation. Greenfoot Global are so aware of this. Their strategy has been build slow, build properly, build deep foundations. We're building something here for many years to come. They started life in October 2010, launching in North America only. So they created the foundations there. Then they launched into parts of Spanish-speaking South America, started to get some traction in some big groups growing there. Now, as of the back end of 2013, we're in pre-launch in Europe and Eurasia, 2 major, massive markets with millions or even billions of people and cars and vehicles. So it's very exciting for us. So I guess the upshot of this is we're in major pre-launch around the world. So we've got what you call a ground floor opportunity, which is exciting, but not with a ground floor business. We've got a debt-free, established 2-year-old company. So we're not with a company that's just getting started and may or may not be here in 6 months' time. This has already been going for 2 years as of today, and will be going for many more years to come. But the opportunity itself, I should say, is still ground floor, is still new. You've still got that first mover advantage. So for people who've not been involved in the network marketing profession before, that's how we've chosen to take this product to market. We don't have the product on supermarket shelves or in gas stations. Some people often ask me, why aren't they in gas stations? Well, they're the last people who are going to stock a product that makes your gasoline last longer. They don't want you to use EnviroTabs because you're going to spend less money with them. You're going to be frequenting their establishment a lot less. So we chose the person-to-person marketing route, which gives you the opportunity to generate income. And there's many ways that you can do that. So we're going to look now at the business opportunity. How do you join? How does it work? What's in it for you? So let's address the cost to join. To join is $50, $49.95. So I'm sure you can acknowledge, you can agree with me, amazing value. What do you get for that? Well, that gets you your own website. It allows you to buy wholesale and sell retail. Remember I said as a distributor you're buying the product for about 50 pence. If you were to sell them, you're going to sell them at £1. So buy wholesale, sell retail. You get your website. You can see at the top of the screen here. In the middle you can see the back office. This is where you run your business. You can see everything live and in real time. And you get a position in our compensation plan at the bottom here, which allows you to generate income. You get the rights to market the product and the business in any of the markets that we're in operations with, we're in pre-launch with around the world. Those markets that I mentioned before, North and South America, Europe and Eurasia, parts of Africa, excuse me, and soon many more markets to come. Now, when you join, that $49 gives you a position in the pay plan. To actually activate that position, you need to purchase a starter package. What's a starter package? A starter package is some product. It's 10, 20 or 30 packets of product, because once you start telling people about this opportunity, they're going to say, hey, I want to try some EnviroTabs. Let me try it. Let me see it for myself. So it's great to have some product on hand to sell. Now, there are 3 entry levels. We call it basic, builder, and leader. Essentially, basic is 10 TDKs. We call them test drive kits. Test drive kit has 28 pills in each one. So it's a few months supply, a couple of months supply for each person. You get 10 of them for $199. They retail for approximately $30. So that's $300. So $199 to join, sell them for $300. You've not only got your money back, you've made a profit. Builder is 20 packs. By far the most popular package is Leader Pack. Why? Well, you get 30 packs, so you get more value, more product, but you also get 2 extra business centers in our compensation plan. Plus, if you join with a basic or builder, you get less commission. So you can make more money if you join with a Leader Pack as you can if you join with a builder or basic. So that's why far and away more people join with a leader than both of the other 2. And remember, this is just an investment to get started. If you go out and start talking about this product and this opportunity, people are going to want to buy it from you. So you're not only going to get this money back, you're going to get this back with a profit. So even if you never introduce anybody to the opportunity, you just sell the product, you're going to make a profit. Or if you just use the product yourself, you'll make 10 times what it cost you to buy. So great bit about Greenfoot, you cannot lose. So let's look at the income stream 1. Many people make the mistake that we're just salesmen. We go out and we sell product to everyone we come into contact with, and some people do that, but that's not the smart way to make money. So you can get retail customers, sell the product face to face from your test drive kits, or they can even go on your website, buy online, company delivers it to them. You don't even need to get involved. Either way, you're going to make a profit. You buy a wholesale, sell at retail, but you don't get rich this way. This is linear income. You're doing all the work. There's a much smarter way to make money. Another commission that we have is called Fast Start Bonus. And this is essentially if you introduce somebody who joins with a builder, a basic, a builder or a leader pack, the company pay you a thank you commission. Why? Well, you introduced that person as a distributor. They bought product, so a sale has been made, so they pay you a commission. It's called a Fast Start Bonus. Now, how much you make depends on what you joined with, if you remember. So if you personally joined with a leader pack and you enroll someone with a leader pack, you make $150 Fast Start Bonus or thank you bonus. But if you joined with just the basic pack, even if you enroll somebody with a leader pack, the top package, you only make $50. So in that example, you're leaving $100 on the table. You're leaving that in Greenfoot Global's bank. It could have been in yours had you joined with a leader pack. So from that, just one example, I'm sure you can see why it's essential to join with a leader pack if your personal finances allow that. So anyone seriously looking at the business, I always recommend that option to them. So fast start bonus, very powerful. If you introduce 4 people, you've got your money back. 4 times $150. If you joined with a leader pack, $599. 4 times 150, there's your money back. But there's no limit to how many people you can introduce. I've personally introduced a friend of mine in Russia. He's introduced over 100 people personally who've bought a package. So he's made thousands of dollars, never mind $150. Let's say you do this just part-time. You're speaking to 30, 40 people, one person a day, 30 people a day, or 30 people a month, I should say, and one joins. So just one person joins a month. That's 12 times $150. That's $1,800 a year just for casually speaking to people. That's just this one commission alone. Imagine if that was one a week. Now I'm sure you can see some of the potential on offer here. But I want you to understand the concept of MLM, of multi-level marketing or network marketing. The idea is to build a network of marketers, meaning build a team of like-minded distributors. That's why it's called network marketing. Obviously, we sell product, and you can sell product to your friends, family, people you know, but you only need about 10 or 20 customers in a lifetime. The rest of your focus should be on building a team, leveraging off their efforts. They're all going to be finding customers as well, so you can get paid on thousands of customers even though you only personally found 10 or 20. Let me show you what I mean. Let's imagine you go and speak to 100 people about the business, and 95 of them say, hey, you know, this is not good for me, the timing's not right, it's not something I'd be interested in. I don't know why they'd say that, but some people are going to say that. So let's say 95 say no, and 5 people say, yeah, I love this, you know, timing's right, I'm looking for something, I see the market potential, I want to try it myself, this is great, sign me up. So you've got 5 people in your team. Now, along with your support team, with the rest of Green Earth Dream Team, we train those 5 people, we duplicate, we tell them to do what you did, they go out and speak to 100 people each, 95 of them 100 say no, 5 say yes. So 5 have now introduced 5 each, that's 25 people. We do the same, exactly, we duplicate, so those 5 get 5, it's 125. We do it again, 625 people. So just by 5 getting 5, getting 5, getting 5, you've now got a team of 780 people. Now they've all got 10 customers each. 10 times 780 is 7,800. Now do you see the power of duplication, the power of leverage, the power of residual passive income? You're now getting paid on all of those people, those 780 distributors joining. I'm going to show you how you get paid on those in a second. But you're also going to get paid monthly on 7,800 customers purchasing the product. That's true residual income. What authors get, what songwriters get. This is the holy grail, the lying on the beach money, as we like to call it. Now with Greenfoot Global, we have what we call a binary compensation plan. Binary meaning 2. So when you join, you have 2 teams, or 2 legs as we call them, a left and a right. You introduce 2 people, and the idea is they introduce 2 and they introduce 2 and so on. There's no limit, like we said, so you can introduce 10 in one side and 50 in the other, any permutation, it doesn't matter. But we build these 2 legs. Each time somebody joins with one of our starter packages, volume's created, a sale's been made, product has been bought. So we give that a points value. Basic is 100, Builder 175, Leader 275. Now don't worry, there's no test, so I'm not going to test you at the end here, just see if you can get the concept. But when our system calculates 300 points on one side and 600 on the other, it pays you, the distributor, a $50 commission. We call it a cycle. So in this example here, You might have 100, 175, 275, 100, 275, 275. Computer's calculating in real time. As soon as it sees 300 and 600, $50 cycle. That starts to build very quickly as more and more people join your business and join your team. This can be really, really explosive because, again, we're going to be training everybody. We've got tools, systems, all kinds of things. We are sharing this opportunity. The market conditions are absolutely ripe for the product and the opportunity. It can be explosive. And not only do you get paid when people join, but also when distributors buy more product for their customers, they want to give it to their customers, or when customers come to your own website and buy direct, all of that creates volume as well, which creates these cycles. So these $50 cycles can be happening a few times a month, a few times a week, a few times a day. For some people, it's happening every hour. $50, $50, $50, all generated from the volume of a growing team. Very, very explosive. Another commission we're going to touch on here very briefly is called matching bonus. As you progress through our ranks, you can earn what we call a matching bonus on the people you personally enroll. So let's say you, over time, you introduce 10 good distributors. Let's say they're making $1,000 a month each in cycles. $50 cycles, they're making $1,000 a month. You're going to make a 20% match on each one. So that's $200 on 10 people. That's $2,000 a month matching bonus because you've progressed through the ranks and you've been promoted, and now you earn this matching bonus. That's called your level 1 people you personally enrolled. Well, you can earn matching bonus on 5 levels. 20% on the first level, 20%, 10%, 5%, 5%. So again, this can be a very, very powerful bonus and part of the compensation plan here with Greenfoot Global. Now, excuse me, it was this coded bonus which really got my attention and one of the main reasons I wanted to join Greenfoot Global. I gave up a huge salary to join this business as a distributor because of this code. Essentially how this works is as you get promoted through the ranks, you make a $15 coded bonus on all of the people that join you at that particular level. So if you're an executive, you introduce somebody, whether they're in the left leg or the right leg, it doesn't matter. We're not talking about the binary here. Whether they're level 1 to 5, it doesn't matter. We're not talking about matching bonus. If they join your business, anyone linked to them, you're going to get $15 paid to infinity. And again, as you progress, that can jump up to $30, $45, and $60. So this coded bonus, it's determined by what package they join at, and obviously what package you join at, but it's unlimited depth. Again, we've put a disclaimer here to say any representation of guarantee of earnings would be misleading. Success with Greenfoot Global results only from successful sales efforts which require hard work, diligence, and leadership. Your success will depend on how effectively you exercise these qualities. What we're saying here, folks, is that there's money to be made, many different types of commissions. Sometimes if you're looking at this for the first time, the compensation plan can seem a bit complicated, but always remember this: as distributors, we only do 2 things. We look for people who want to save money and they try the product, and we look for people who want to make money and they join the business. That's what we do. The rest takes care of itself. It's all done in our back office, in our computer system. So I call the coded bonus the millionaire code. It's going to make many, many millionaires. When you really understand this compensation plan, especially if you've been in the industry before, you're going to get insomnia. That's unfortunately the byproduct of this business. You won't sleep, but that's a good thing. All we do, like I said, we look for people who want to make money. We look for people who want to save money. You can create part-time, full-time, or in some cases, certainly in my case, it happened to me, you can create life-changing income with this opportunity. But we only do those 2 simple things. The rest, the compensation plan and the mathematics of it all, is tracked online. You can see it in your back office whenever you want to go to there. Now, at the top of the presentation, the top of the overview, I talked about Green Earth Dream Team. We're a group of entrepreneurs who've chosen, of the thousands of opportunities out there, we've chosen Greenfoot Global as our vehicle for wealth creation. Now, let me tell you, Dream Team, we are a dream team, if you like, of MLM leaders. Many of us have made 7 figures in this profession, $1 million or more in network marketing. And our goal, like the company, is to help people save the planet, hence the name Green Earth Dream Team. This is not the blind leading the blind. You do not need to reinvent the wheel if you join our business. We've created the tools, the systems, and the trainings for everybody to succeed. We are full-time professionals taking advantage of this truly, truly amazing opportunity. Truly in the sense of the product, truly in the sense of the compensation plan, truly in the sense of the company, truly amazing in the sense of the timing for all of it. So very, very exciting. We're creating great Facebook pages, landing pages, trainings, communication websites. We have our own full-time programmers, designers, support, translators. We're doing online and offline materials of the very highest standard. You join our team, then you don't need to do anything. This is plug and play. Everything's here for you. You just need to talk to people. So let's summarize. We spoke at the top about 4 key things. My question to you is, can you see potential here? The product we spoke about is what attracts many people. We don't have a Me Too product. We have a combustion chamber catalyst that reduces emissions to near zero, increases miles per gallon by up to 15%, improves your engine, saves the planet, saves your money, totally unique, can't buy it anywhere else, can't say any more about the product. It's amazing. We have a killer compensation plan, a binary compensation plan which pays out $50 in cycles. We have 5 levels of matching bonus, but we have that what I call a millionaire bonus, the coded bonus. That's what's truly attracting some of the whales in this industry. 7-figure income earners are joining our team because of the coded bonus. The company, we have great founders, people who know it, they've been there, they've done it before, they've made $1 million 4 times, they're published authors, they're honest, they're ethical, they know what they're doing, they know the timing is right for the opportunity, they know the timing is right for the product. This is the right time for Greenfoot Global. And Green Earth Dream Team, we are not trying to guess at this, we're not hoping this works, we're not praying this works, this is working. We are making fortunes as I speak. We have people making thousands of people in Russia on whose average salaries are $300 or $400 a month are making $4,000 or $5,000 a week with this opportunity. Obviously, everybody's income is going to be different. It depends what you do and what you put in. But we are the dream team. We're going to help you. We're going to support you. We're going to coach you. We're going to mentor you. We're going to provide you with the tools, the systems, and the training, the infrastructure, the plug and play system for you to succeed. We know what we're going to do in the coming months and the years. Can you see the vision here? We make money helping others save money, and we save the planet at the same time. How cool is that? And remember, like I said, this is a ground floor opportunity, but with an established, solid company. So what should you do next? If you've seen enough already, join now. What's stopping you? I did. I saw enough, I joined. If you need more information, if you're a more cautious type of person, then get back to the person who invited you to look. Check out their corporate website. Look at some more of the test data. Check out the company a little bit more. People behind the company. And be sure to speak with people enjoying success. Hear some of their stories. Let them answer your questions for you. At this point, I like to say there's 3 groups of people. You've seen the overview here now. Group 1 are the skeptics. You're going to say, hey, this is a load of rubbish. You know, I've seen this before. You know, this doesn't work. I had a friend and it blew up their Rolls Royce and all this stuff. They're the skeptics. If you feel like that, then at least we thank you for having the open-mindedness to at least take a look. but you can go back now and you can continue to pay full price at the pump and pollute the earth. That's your choice. If you're in group 2, then you're what we call the cautious. Maybe you want to test the product. Maybe you like what you've heard, but you've still got the little voice saying, oh, I bet you this doesn't work, or, you know, oh, what if? So you're the type of person who's going to say, I want to test it first. I want to make sure before I join. That's absolutely fine. Get back in touch with the person who introduced you. Tell them you're a group 2 type of person. They'll sell you some product. You can test it and then do what you would have done anyway and join. Because when the product works, you're going to join. All you're doing by being a group 2 person, delaying when you can actually make money. But that's fine. We recognize people are different. What we're looking for is group 3. We're looking for the winners. We're looking for entrepreneurs, decision makers, action takers, people with a burning desire, people who are able to evaluate information, make a decision, and go out and take action. People who can see the market potential. I don't need to repeat all those things I've been talking about. This is going to the moon and back. We're going to create hundreds of millionaires. We're going to change people's lives. We're going to change the planet. So decide which group you're in. Simply get back in touch with the person who invited you. Let them know, and they can take the next steps with you. I certainly hope that you see the potential here to become a member of our Green Earth Dream Team. Greenfoot Global is rocking. It's going places. It's going to change lives. You now have the information. Do with it what you will. You're either group 1, group 2, group 3. I hope you're a winner. If you are, I look forward to meeting you shortly. But that leaves me to just conclude the overview here, the presentation. Thank you for your time, and make the best decision for you and your family. But let me leave you with one quick quote. A quote from a guy called Thomas Carlyle. And he said, the greatest tragedy in life is not what men suffer, but rather what they miss. Meaning not the bad things that happen to people. That's not the tragedy. It's the missed opportunities. Don't miss Greenfoot Global. Thank you.